How are they going from mold monsters to vampires?
Dude,
RE7.
you're talking to someone who don't play the Resident Evil series.
I think it's just weird.
Resident Evil, man. So yeah, mold monsters to like fucking vampires and werewolves and shit.
I'm much more interested in vampires and werewolves than I am in mold monsters.
But what happened to zombies?
I was like RE like 1 through 5.
I guess they're not popular anymore.
No. Well, they got burned out. I think people got burned out on them. 20 it's like 2000 what? 2006 to like 2012,
15? Oh.
maybe a little more. It was just like fucking everything was vampires or zombies.
So now it's mold monsters?
No,
It's
no,
a natural
it's-
progression from zombies to vampires. Is you have to have mold monsters in between.
Yeah, it's like a cocoon, man. They have to like metamorphosis, you know? Zombie goes in, vampire emerges. All beautiful and sparkly. I'm just throwing werewolves for good measure, because we can't have vampires without werewolves. It's like yin and yang.
Alright, Richard, we're gonna finish this fucking mission today.
God, it's gonna make you angry, right? Trust me. This is like a preview for Cheesy when he starts playing the Soul series.
When? Excuse me.
When? Because you're gonna do it at some point. It has been foretold at this point.
I am getting really good at dodge combat.
Maybe you can get Ryan some winners.
Is that how this game works?
Pretty much.
A lot of dodging
really?
and parrying.
I'm not so good at parrying, but I'm really good at dodging.
Dodging is like essential, because like if you don't dodge, you're basically dead in like 2 hits. What I want to know is how do they know where the I guess it's sticking out, dude.
Oh, did they spot me already? Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Right? How do they know exactly where it came from?
Games like that.
Right, you must face your enemies face to face with honor.
No. That's what I tried to do yesterday.
The helmet would be really annoying to wear. It's like heavy on one side.
I think oh, 3 might be right. I think the piece on the top part is like a thin piece of metal. It's not what it would be.
I was thinking about maybe playing RE8, but I don't know.
You're thinking about saying what?
I was thinking about playing RE8, but I don't know.
It's on PC.
Yeah. those X trucks. Yeah, my trucks. So I'll probably play that. RE later, if at all.
I guess
Too
the
many games
question
right now.
is, like, you know, are you missing out on the story because you haven't played the previous one?
Yeah.
You might be like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know how much continued. It's the same character, but like it's a total different fucking setting. Like I watched the demo or whatever. I know the demo's not the game. Like they built the demo separately, right? But it takes place in like a medieval fucking castle. Like what?
The hell?
RE7 is like in the fucking Florida, like Louisiana bayou swampland.
Send your best warrior.
It's fucking castle with vampires.
Oh no!
What? Okay.
Yum he gets
With the
samurai.
same main character.
Okay.
So, people are asking, do I need to play RE7 Call of Duty? And most of the answer is because it's a direct sequel.
Apparently you have to play the DLCs too, and I don't want to do that. Wonder if RE8 will be like, here's a recap.
Probably not.
You know, like Titanfall 2 and shit. There's no, you don't have to play the first one. It is a sequel, obviously, but like it's the first one didn't do that well. So when they built the second one, they made it so you don't know the story.
Well, I'm thinking if you want to play RE8, you could just watch cutscenes from the first one and get caught up with the story. Like, really, you just need... Someone was saying you can get by with a basic understanding of the story. You don't need to know all the specifics.
I might do that. Not playing it on launch though, because Metro Exodus I think comes out on the same day.
Sorry, which one?
Metro Exodus Enhanced.
Oh, right.
I'm definitely playing that because I never played it. I didn't even play it on the 2080 Ti. I played it on the 1080 Ti, and it kind of got its ass kicked by that game. So I don't mind playing it again with all the new pretties.
I remember watching...
I do it on like hardest difficulty too.
Like, you just played it like in January, I think.
Yeah, I knew. So I was gonna replay it like maybe this time last year, right? And then I heard the enhanced edition was coming out. I stopped. I was like, oh, I'll wait for that.
I don't know why. I guess Riley didn't know about it because he like if he knew it was already known. He should have just looked at it.
Peer review,
Probably
huh?
would've waited. Or maybe he was like, yeah, I don't think it's good.
I was watching the video I posted like a week ago or whatever, and even like the 2060 does okay because you just turn DLSS on. You have to turn it all the way up probably, but they were doing it 2060 and it was getting like 40 to 60 FPS. It wasn't maxed out, but it's still pretty impressive considering all the lighting in the entire game is done with RTX. It's like a lot. Game looks insanely good for a PlayStation 4 game.
Yeah, I think it's obviously it's more of the recent PS4 games. It'd probably look better if I had a PS4 Pro.
I bet I wouldn't be surprised If the 720p Discord stream is helping it a lot though.
Probably.
Because I wonder like if the texture quality is actually that good. Because all I'm looking at right now is like, wow, the grass is amazing. I don't know how his character model looks. I can't really tell. Like that rock doesn't look too great. Looks all right. Doesn't look great though.
Yeah, you'd probably preserve more of the fidelity if Ryan streams directly to his Twitch. Because like if he tries to run it on 1080p, it's kind of like it's gonna be so pixelated you won't be able to tell what's going on. It's like disconnected when you handle it.
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Ran his fucking Nitro too. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Nah, Discord.
Their streaming shit's really good, but it's also like really bad at the same time. It's really good latency wise. Like it's like literal real time, which is sweet. But like, if they made it better, movie night would be so easy.
Yeah. You don't have to go through Twitch. Just go through
чихаргу. Очиж барь. Алцгаа. Авантер. Ямар нэг юм харгу.
Are you supposed to be hidden in that grass?
Yeah.
Тэр тэнд байгаа юу?
Does it always work?
No, sometimes they go right up to you and they see you.
I would assume so.
Явцгач. Өөртөө болгоомжтой. Чиргүүл. Тэл бологно.
So far, this kind of reminds me of like Assassin's Creed, but with like a better combat system.
It's been so long since I played an Assassin's Creed game. I don't remember what their combat system's like.
I played Valhalla and it was pretty good, but it wasn't. My problem wasn't the fucking combat system. My problem was like Ubisoft needs to like change how they do open world games because they're kind of getting extremely bland now.
Dude, you only played Valhalla for like a couple weeks, right? You didn't even play that long.
Played for like 10 or 15 hours, I think.
Did you
Like-
beat it?
No. And like I don't know, the open world Ubisoft game is just like fucking potato, which is kind of funny because that's all they do.
Man, I was lied to. This is a samurai game. It's a ninja game.
Well, Ryan, you could play it as a samurai. You just have to be really good at combat. Like, Ryan's problem isn't the one-on-ones, it's when he's taking on, like, 3v1.
It's a way of ninja.
The fuck? Can I not like stab him through the door? Guess not.
No, it'd be too easy.
That'd be pretty next level if you could.
Yeah, I mean, it's just paper, right?
That's the ninja door.
Specifically for ninjas.
That's why, dude. That's why Japan had such a ninja problem. They just built different houses. Like that's why ninjas weren't in North America or like Europe. They didn't have little like trapdoors in the back of their house.
And they couldn't fit through dog doors, so...
Yeah. Man, what are you doing? You brought this on yourself. Watching Co Carnage play the DLCs for 47 right now.
How many are there?
A lot. None of
I
them
guess
are
I should-
long, but they have like one of them had like the one I watched. He's playing a different one right now, but the one I watched was like 4 chapters, and each chapter was like a different character, and each chapter was about like an hour, maybe 45 minutes to an hour and a half each.
Oh.
And it
I
just
guess
kind of it explains what happens to like the various characters.
I guess I shouldn't be too surprised because it's Capcom and Resident Evil. It's like their flagship title. But also I'm surprised because like how often does a big company do lots of DLC these days?
One of the DLCs was free, which is pretty crazy.
That's unheard of.
It was only an hour long, but still free.
It's like one of those checkmark boxes where it's like, well, we did a free one, now charge for the rest of them.
We earned good social credit with the gamers. Now we fucked them over with hats and skins and shit. And they'll take it because we gave them a free one.
And they can't say we didn't. Ryan Lord Shimamura.
Well, it's the only way this game's getting beaten.
Surprised you didn't mention the fact that he's not dead. This is literally I like how you didn't want to play Sekiro because it's a ninja. It's more of a ninja game than Mage 2 is.
네가 못 써.
That's not the honorable way.
How did that guy not see me jump the fence?
Look, Ryan, they're Mongols. They're in a permanently drunk state, okay? I lucky I haven't seen any bodies yet. Like, none of the pathing for the guards are, like, overlapping.
Here, you. Huh?
He's ready for the season finale and the season opener of The Expanse tomorrow. Oh. I was wrong. My favorite Amos moment doesn't happen last week. It happens this week. Hoping last week, but
You ruined it. What do you mean? Amos is gone now. He's like, he went off the grid. He's no
Right.
longer in the story.
true. I've been debating this entire time. He's actually not even a main character.
No, this is the last we'll ever see of him now.
It's not my favorite Amos moment. It's the moment where Amos becomes my favorite character. Put it that way.
Does he redeem himself?
I won't say any more than I've already said. Unless you want me to. I think it's better.
Your refusal to answer the answer in itself.
I mean, he hasn't. What do you mean redeem himself? He hasn't not redeemed himself.
Just just digging holes deep in there.
He hasn't done anything wrong. Well, he did kill him, but forgot about that.
Оцень! Ямар
Who did he
ташлсан
fucking kill all
байгаарай.
the scientists,
Ахиад
right?
учруул.
That,
He's killed a bunch of dudes.
yeah, but I don't care about that.
He killed the scientist dude. And he killed...
Oh, yeah.
He's killed a bunch of dudes. And he's also beaten the shit out of a bunch of other dudes.
That isn't fun. Especially in season 4. That's not even like a spoiler that he beats a bunch of people up. He has a moment. Again, there's another moment.
He needs to stop scaring the children, alright?
Who's your favorite character so far? Or like character you like? Or do you even have one? Because I gotta be honest, I'll tell you, like I didn't have at this point when I watched it the first time, like I didn't have a favorite character. I was like, all these characters are like okay. I mean, I miss like Aberasala or whatever the fucking UN lady.
She's pretty different along that. But I'm not, I don't want to say her because I know she's probably gonna die too. Right? Like, you know, she's a pretty good character. I kind of like the spy dude working for her. He's pretty cool. I haven't really seen him doing it. But definitely not the main guy because he's kind of like he's a little bit whiny, but also he gets angry really easily. Like sometimes I'm like, why are you so angry? Right?
My problem with the main guy so far from what we've watched, I'm trying to like not like spoil things that happen later on with characters, but like so far in season 1 and 2, he's like kind of he's like fucking Captain America. You know, good guy. We're good guys. Yeah.
Yo, you just jump on like that. She's kind of cool because she did the right thing. I wasn't really liking the character at first, but I like her now. Amongst the main crew dudes, the only person I really like... I mean, Amos is okay, but he's kind of pilot.
Don't worry. Don't worry about Amos, okay? It'll work out.
I'm not gonna worry about him because he's already
You're okay, great. Exactly.
Dude's okay. He seems like the most normal.
Just ready.
He's
got some quirks. Quirks are okay.
But yeah, I like him because he's got like the most, I guess, down to Mars.
He almost got booted off the show because, fuck, I don't remember the exact thing that happened, but it was like he got
secret Trump fight.
No, he was almost gonna get canceled because some shit happened, but then it was like false or something. Like the person was lying. It was like somebody was saying that he like, yeah, somebody said he did some shit, and he didn't. So he like almost got booted off the show. Which is like, that would have been bad for the show. I'm glad that it didn't, you know, he didn't do that. Because it would have, you know, been bad. But it also would have ruined my show.
It's all that matters, man. My show, right? Don't mess
That's
with
all
me.
that matters. I don't know.
I don't care if they're fucking most children, right? Speaking of elevations, fucking. What was it there? Fucking Britannia from the Canucks. That's his name. Something's clearly wrong.
Oh no!
Is he a good player? Because if they didn't have a right now, or just
As a team, we were actually shaping up over the past couple years, but then like this year, well, like, we went up like a little bit, and then for some reason we're like back down to shit.
people want to see, what's the guy's name? The GM one is Benning? He's fired or whatever. This is why I wish, because if this was on PC, that dude would have been dead for shot. But because it's PlayStation, it's a pain in the fucking dick to aim. Can you imagine playing Horizon with this fucking this crap?
Well,
Oh my
Horizon
God.
2 will be fine because
But does the game have keyboard mouse support?
well, just find out. I can't imagine they wouldn't. Like, if they're fine. It would just make more sense to make it compatible from the get-go.
I wish that PlayStation's play, I don't know whatever the fuck it's called, remote play, streaming play thing, GeForce Now but for PlayStation. I wish that wasn't shit, because it's actually a decent way of playing, but it's terrible. So it's not worth buying, getting. And can you only, I heard you could only do it on PlayStation 2, which is like I don't think it has like a PC client, which is like, what? What?
I haven't really looked into it.
Yeah, don't. It's like, Linus Tech Tips was doing like a, if you can't buy a graphics card, maybe what do you do? And they were like exploring all the various streaming options. And GeForce Now came out like way ahead of everything. Which makes sense, because it just actually is the best. Stadia would be good, but Stadia's gonna die, so.
It's already had his chance. I think it best to look at it.
Ой, өнөөхийг чи харлаа. Бари. Аццаа. gelsin.
Guy's clueless.
Dunkler Havas nicht ihr Sohn. Hinwein!
That sounds like reinforcements.
We'll just look around for a bit.
Ой! Удок их сахарта! Hindman! Zipsige birgt! An!
That's not good.
Oi! Udok их сахарта! Вернее, горки! Parçala!
Still on this mission, right?
Told
More
you
importantly,
yesterday.
he's still on this roof. gotta be honest, these RE7 DLCs are just like, they're not scary at all.
Are they supposed to be?
I mean, the main story is scary, I think. Right? RE's a horror game.
I guess it should be.
It's supposed to be.
The one he's playing right now is he's just like punching old men in the face. And
I feel like Resident Evil hasn't really been a horror game for a while now though. It's been more about like just the action and the setting is supposed to be the horror. I think that's why people were kind of stoked for 8 because 8 seems to be a return to more of a horror game.
Here, you!
Just give me that shotgun that I had in Fall 2 and that fucking vampire bitch is dead. Okay? Shotgun is like actually insane.
Here, Orphan!
I usually don't like comment on how good a fucking gun feels in a game unless it's like mostly it's such a good I like it feels bad now that I don't have a shotgun. So far, it's a really good game. I'm surprised that it didn't like have commercial success. Kind of weird. I'd like to see a Titanfall 3 again. The same universe, so maybe they're not done with it.
Is it really?
And Harvard's back!
Yeah.
What the? It's so weird.
So I think Apex is like fuck, how do I even explain it? It's like the Hunger Games. Kinda. Sorta. Like in universe, like the Hunger Games, where like the universe, planet, Earth, whatever the fuck, like watches it as like a sporting event. And Titanfall 2 is like the military side of things in the same universe. That's why you don't see like Titans walking around.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
That would be sweet if there's like a power up. Just get like a fucking Titan just win the game. It's Ryan's favorite route right here. Oh, left,
Ryan's gotten so good at killing all the dudes around the camp. He always dies like the last dude.
Tank wing, on!
okay. Here it is.
And you!
The trick is to leave them unless they're shooting you.
That's why I take out the archers first.
It's far enough. A lot of them.
Just gotta get the high ground.
This guy.
Are there like bosses in this game?
Well, there's leaders. There's like leaders of each camp. They're like usually big leaders.
Pretty sure there's bosses where you just go one-on-one with them.
You would think. Oh, you mean like if there were bosses?
Well, I think there are bosses.
These are more like mini bosses.
just like elites or something.
It does a little thing in the game. It's like a loose thing. Fucking Olympic dude. It's like.
Энэ үхчихээ асаг алуурсан ойр бай. Оцгой. Ямар нэг юм авчих. Харахгүй байна. Оцээ. Ямар тааш бэлэн байгаараа дараа мотор чадахгүй.
That looks like the boss man.
I think there's only 2 left.
I like how they sounded the horn and he just went back to swinging his spear.
Practicing. He knows he's on the roof.
No, you need to kill one more guy from above.
Oh yeah, he's getting a bonus.
Oh, that's not happening. There's only 1 left.
Kill him from above.
You can't. You can only critically wound him.
You balls to death, dude.
Maybe that'll count.
No, here's what you do. You stab him a little bit, bring his health down. You run away, come back, and then jump up from the roof.
Just like jump and then like aim your bow downwards and snipe him in the face as you're falling with the bow.
Look outside. Why are there stones on the roof?
I don't know.
Japan, you're so weird.
Keep the tiles from blowing up. I don't know. Did they not have nails? Isn't that a thing in Japan? They didn't have nails. They like made their their woodwork was insane for that reason.
Maybe. Could be.
Gotta wipe the palms off a little bit. They're sweaty.
This is a fucking big boy right here. Look.
Actually, I don't think I have the right stance for this guy. I think that's why I'm dying so much.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Just gotta dodge roll until you can hit them. Dark Souls style.
How do you get the what? So how do you get that first priority?
No, you need to get like legend points or something by killing these dudes.
Wow. Resident Evil 7 is silly.
Did he hit you as you dropped?
Ready?
Killed spear guy.
What's the
This is what just
is that when you parry?
well, it's kind of like that's
It's nice of them to tell you. A lot of games won't do that.
Let's get
Just beating ass.
He's already that's basically it. Come up, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
Winston.
It was a very honorable fight.
That was like the opposite of honorable.
That one was okay. Well, true.
You literally jumped on him from the roof. Hope it was worth it.
So what was the point of that? Was that a quest? Or just like a like
Just an open world thing. You get like technique points.
oh, that wasn't even like a story campaign part? Holy fuck.
Nope.
I remember correctly, Lyric played this game for a long time. I tuned into it when he was playing it, and he was on this game for like a week.
You finished it?
He may have, yeah, he finished it. He may have, I think he liked this game, so he may have like 100%ed it. I think he did actually. So.
I don't think it's actually that long.
How long? I'll go look.
But aren't you still in the first act?
Yeah, but I'm not like blowing through the content.
Ghost of Tsushima. 24 and a half hours for main story. 60 hours for 100%. That makes sense that Lyric spent a week on it then.
It's not like The Witcher.
The Witcher, hold on. What is the actual? The Witcher's a lot. The Witcher's disgusting. 172 hours. And that's just for the main game. That's the DLCs.
Oh, shit.
One of the DLCs is 41 hours and the other one's 20 hours. So yeah, it's like a 250-hour game.
How does the combat compare to this?
Like way different. It's like a lot of like rolling and dodging, and you also have like magic abilities that you use, and like certain magic abilities are better for certain things and stuff. But the Witcher 3 is not really about the combat, is what I've learned. It's more about the story, because it's like 90% story, 10% not in a cutscene, talking to people. Why is everybody playing this Returnal game? Did it launch?
Just came out.
Yeah, I wouldn't play this game. This is a shooty game on PlayStation. Well, thank you. I'll pass. Can't do the shooty games on console.
The only shooting is the bow.
No.
Oh, okay.
And well, yeah, Ghost of Sashimi would be annoying as fuck even though it is just the bow. It would be like whenever I would have to use the bow, I would be annoyed.
Can confirm it's annoying.
Yeah.
Ryan is back to being a samurai.
Red Dead 2?
He's got the hat and everything.
Arthur Morgan would be sweet in this game. Comes in with his like fucking cowboy revolvers and just goes away. Welcome to America, brother. This game's probably, when is this game set? Did you even say? Way a long time ago. Well, like the Mongols. Okay, so like yeah, like a long ass time ago.
Are you cowards?
Wait, when were the Mongols a thing? What, during? OAD, plus or minus 500 years?
Mongols were like in 1200s.
So like after. Well, that was when Europe was being like Pega. Everything. But that's when your game's set. Wait, what DA stand for? Start what is it?
What?
No, DA, not DAOC. Is it just? Well, what's it called?
Yeah, so Mongols invaded Japan in 12 cents. Major military efforts taken by Kublai Khan of the Yuan dynasty.
Juan?
Yuan?
Wait, was he a Mongol or a Japanese man?
Mongol. He's a Khan. Mongols are like also Asian, so it's kind of weird.
How? Wait, how was Japan like? Were they like? I don't know Japanese history like at all. Were they like one country, or were they like little roughs in like regional roughs?
Regional. Well, they're like one country, but they were split into regional things, I think. Oh, hold on. No, sorry.
Each other?
Back then, they were like little regional realms, because I don't think they were.
So wait, Japan won then, I guess?
No, they're still around, so yeah.
Some would say. We wouldn't have anime or anything like that, you know, and then like World War II wouldn't have happened as like that. Actually, no, then it would have been really fucked because then like America wouldn't have come into the war. Actually, what would happen? What would happen if Japan never existed?
If Japan like was taken over by the Mongolian Empire.
And assuming they didn't ally with the Germans,
Saved from the battlefield by a thief.
then America would have entered the war,
What will my uncle think of Yuna?
and then they would have probably got their ass beat by Germany.
Well, one could argue that another set of events might have dragged the Americans into the war. It may not have been Pearl Harbor, right?
Yeah, I mean they were already kind of like they were allied with England at the time. They just didn't want to go to war, so maybe something would have happened. But most importantly, we wouldn't have the ay emote, and that would be very sad.
Okay, so I think during the Kamakura era, I don't know what to call it. I'm just gonna period. The Kamakura period. That's like dude. If you look up like Japanese eras, there's like a whole fucking.
I'm sure
yes.
Japan has fucking crazy ass history.
Well, they have like eras for like that last like it's like based on like every 5 to 10 years. So there's like a lot. So, but in Kamakura period, it was like
Draw your blades!
It's like so it's like a country, but it's not. I guess it's like it's like words of
I played Shogun Total War. I know all about Japanese history.
Oh shit! You're basically an expert.
I was like, Shogun Total War was like pre-Rome Total War. Fucking old game. And they made it a second one. That's new. Didn't play that one. In fact, I haven't played a Total War game since Rome Total War. They just keep making them. Oh no, wait. Played the Warhammer one.
What was that game? Oh wait, the game that Ryan bought was Three Kingdoms, or whatever, right? That's not Total War game.
It is.
Yeah,
is?
Three Kingdoms
Oh.
Total War. Yeah.
This Chinese dynasty or whatever.
I think it's the newest one that isn't a Warhammer one, I think. Maybe? Maybe not. I didn't like the Warhammer one. I don't know why. I returned it. Just couldn't get into it. It wasn't the Warhammer, I think. It was just the old war in general. I don't know.
Warhammer 2.
I haven't played that one. I think probably what really honestly did it was if I play it and I'm like, man, this would be so much better if it was 40k. So I stopped playing it.
Can you imagine a 40k fucking total?
It'd be
game?
amazing, maybe. Well, maybe not.
Depends on the
I don't think it would work. You kind of need like it wouldn't work like a modern Total War, like a fucking like Abrams
Is
rolling
everything
around the
all right?
battlefield and shit. I don't think
Would
that
you
would
care
work.
to join me for a cup of tea?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yo, can we
Tea.
just get? Can we just get? A
This is the
fucking-
famed Key Sake Brewery of Ozumo.
Please.
Take the Dawn of War
This way.
formula, the first one, all right, and modernize it, right? And I'm not talking MOBA shit.
Just like a strategy, like a base building strategy game, but with 40k dudes. Yeah.
Yeah, and modern graphics. Don't need to fucking turn it to MOBA, right?
I think there's a serious lack of RTSs right now, so I don't think the RTS genre ever died. I think there just are none.
The last big effort.
Apologies, my lord, I
big
couldn't
effort.
speak
In
freely
fact,
out
What was
there.
the last big?
The
effort
Mongols
for
might have
RTS that I
overheard.
can remember? I think it was maybe like Stellaris.
The Mongols have
or-
been
that's
here.
not
They've
even
been
really,
drinking
like,
us dry.
That's a
but,
4X
Can't fault
game.
their taste. Key Sake is the
Like,
pride of Tsushima.
what was
Especially
it?
compared to
Hummel
that
did
horse
Deserts
piss
of
they
Terra.
drink.
I
That
think
was
it's
like, that
mare's
was like
milk.
light. Like that was barely.
Is there a
enough, yeah.
difference?
The last
When are they
RTS
coming
really
back?
was
Soon.
like a
Take your
major
workers and
one
hide.
was
I'll
probably
deal with the
StarCraft
Mongols.
2. That I can. It's fucking old, man. Like,
Yo, Warcraft Reforged.
I'm sad about that just because I miss. I
To find a
wanted
good
that.
spot
I just
for an
wanted
ambush.
games.
Everyone, gather
Have a
round.
have a comeback.
I mean, you can kind of still play. Them.
Need to get behind the brewery and stay
Well,
out of sight.
the game doesn't have as
Friend
much
here is going to-
support. Like, in order for custom games to be good, there needs to be a lot of community support. I don't know if that community support exists.
Shared our relationship with the Mongols.
StarCraft 2 has a lot of custom games. Age of Empires is coming out soon, I think. Age of Empires 4.
Like if
Basically,
every time
it's
you
like- Basically, Age of Empires 2.
yeah,
Я
it's,
бацкай.
it's gonna be like.
Дурван дурен терек хусам жилсэн. Адакте ки гарат ир.
I haven't watched anything on it, but the screenshots I'm looking at are it looks like Age of 2. They probably saw how popular the remasters were, and were like, "Well, fuck, let's just make a game."
Who will face me first? We don't know.
There's a huge population of people playing video games that are playing RTS games and there are none for those people to play, so that if one did in fact come out in the current times, people would buy it. Is that even fucking true? Like, if you take the, I mean, it's okay, it's true, but is like, if you take this Warcraft and I mean, you could monetize RTS. I don't want to, but you could. You could sell that skins and stuff. Skins for your shit. Yeah, they do. It's fine.
Душу!
Just cosmetics. There's like tournament-based ones where they do it to like small tournaments. The community pays for the tournaments.
I would even go as far as to say.
fuck.
You did it.
Well done, my lord.
See, maybe we should be doing that from more on. And this. Yo, wipe the blood off that blade.
Yeah, this game would be so good on PC.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Dude, you know what Microsoft should do? Just buy Sony.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't do that. Like, what I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure they'd love to do that, but I'm pretty sure Sony would never sell.
The Mongols will be back when their men don't return.
Can
Probably.
you stay? You
And
could drink as much sake as you like.
I'm pretty sure Microsoft
It would be on the
get
house.
I'm afraid you'll need to
for
relocate.
the like monopoly
Try the
laws or
Golden
whatever,
Temple
right?
in
Because like who
Ariake.
else? I mean Nintendo.
Many have
but
found refuge there.
Thank you, my
that's
lord.
already happened once to Microsoft, so they're not going to do it again.
I mean, Microsoft could just do, they could just emulate Sony and foster good studios instead of buying everything.
They're doing both. Microsoft's just walking around, just like dropping big checks on people right now.
Well, that's the thing, is that, well, like, what studios have they fostered recently?
Like other than bot, I have no idea. I don't really follow that kind of shit though.
That's the thing, is they don't really, they just tend to buy studios. And
Hell
then,
yeah.
And if they don't churn out, then they don't, like, you know, what? Fucking, they're almost like EA in that sense.
Yeah, I hope Microsoft is doing better nowadays though. Like this generation, I would say, than they did. Like Xbox One era was like fucking garbage, but the Series X seems to be doing pretty well actually, and it's not even the Series X that's doing well, it's Game Pass that's doing well, which is good because Game Pass is good,
Yes.
I think, anyway. I don't know, I think it's pretty hard to argue that Game Pass is bad.
No, Game Pass is good value.
It's amazing value, especially if you're not like a fucking. Here's the thing, right? Like it's not for hardcore gamers. It's for like the average person, and for the average person, it's amazing. And I think that's who Microsoft's going after. They're not going after the hardcore guys, because the hardcore guys, they're gonna buy a PlayStation. They just are.
Yeah. I
Unless
think they're
Microsoft
going
did
for
both.
they're going for a different approach. I think they stopped because ever since they made everything like their Xbox and PC cross compatible, they have kind of stopped the whole. It seems like they've stopped the whole exclusive chase. You know?
They're going for Sony's going for like
Live service value.
we want to have games that people buy on our hardware, and then we want to have people buy our hardware to play those games. Obviously, Microsoft is going for we want everyone in the world to have Game Pass. And oh, you don't have anything to play Game Pass on? Here's an Xbox. It'll be interesting to see it'll be interesting, like in 5 years, it'll be interesting to see who wins the generation. Because there's always like, you know, who won the generation? Who did
Dude,
better?
This generation's been so scuffed so far just because of all the shits that been happening in the world.
Yeah, you can't even buy. Well, I think you can actually. I'm pretty sure there's a I'm pretty sure there is a definite like lower demand for Xbox consoles. They're definitely easier to find than PlayStation. I don't know if that's because nobody's buying them, or
Sakai.
if that's because there's no Sony consoles, or what. Like I don't know, but
There's too many factors.
Sensei,
I
Any word on
haven't
Tomoe?
seen sales numbers.
Yes, but I'm
No,
not
this
sure
one.
you are ready for her.
you make her sound like a demon.
That's not far off the mark.
Oh, you haven't killed Tomoe yet?
Tomoe
It's a
is
9-part
fearless.
story thing.
She is not samurai, but she is a born killer.
I know the type.
No, you do not.
What do you guys think is last
Like, it was kind of like, I know it was one of those like old movies that inspired a lot of.
Come, where are we headed?
An
archery
so I
range.
kind of wanted to see.
The
it,
locals
but
saw Mongols training there.
Yeah, that's where I was
I
at. That's
suspect
what I was,
Tomoe was
that's what I was
with
saying. Like that was the one.
If
that
Tomoe is truly fearless,
talking
she'd make
about
a
when I said
useful
that I've heard
ally.
of it.
The starving leopard is
And I-
fearless too.
Should
Leopards
see it.
can't master your way of the
I've
bull.
actually seen.
Let it
I've
go,
already seen
Sakai.
scenes from the movie.
She will
like,
never join
the-
us.
The one part where. You know,
Why did she turn
she was
against you?
like,
I took a
just
risk
tried," and
sharing
she
all I
was
knew
like,
with
"Oh,
her.
danger," right? I've actually seen
When
that
she
whole
betrayed my
sequence,
trust,
'cause
I
that's
punished
been
her.
referenced a lot.
It must have been harsh.
You saw what she did to the
And
prisoners
whole
at Fort
pinball thing, but
Nakayama.
it's like, you know,
That was
I never
no
actually seen the
mistake.
movie from start to finish.
That was a
was nice.
choice. And not the
Oh,
first
so
time
okay,
she's
you
made
can
it.
buy
We don't know it was her fault.
an
You
Xbox
don't.
Series S
I do.
on Best Buy right now. It's like the shittier of the two.
The cheaper one?
Yeah, you can buy them. They're in stock. Series X is out of stock. I'm gonna check PS5, but yeah. Neither of them are in stock.
You have to
Obviously.
climb to
I
get
feel
there.
like a large
Sure you can make
portion
it,
of that
Sensei?
is- at least from our point of view, it's just fucking the games, right? Like, you got like, what was it? Fucking Demon Souls and now Returnal. It's like, I've honestly haven't really looked into Xbox yet, but like,
What are you waiting for,
someone
Sakai?
looking to buy a console, like what? I mean, yeah, there's the live service games, but like, what title games can you be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get an Xbox for that, right? Like,
You need a hand,
I
Sensei?
can't think of any.
Because there are none. They're not. That's what I mean. They're not really going for that approach. I guess.
Not bad,
I
Sakai.
hope. Well, because they bought Bethesda, and they're still releasing.
You said the only way
Bethesda
up was to
games
climb.
on
No.
the PlayStation.
I
they
said
don't
you
even
had
give
to
a fuck about
climb.
exclusives. I don't think
It's good exercise.
they just want to sell you a console,
Arrows, Mongol and
like Game Pass
Japanese.
on.
If they were here, they're long gone.
It'll be interesting.
We
to
might
see
pick
where
up
it
their
goes.
trail by the practice target.
Yeah.
There is no
The thing
target.
is, I hope, like, I'd love to see, I would say prior to their
Near
current
that
approach, they
watchtower.
were kind of going
Not
in that
bad,
direction. 'Cause
Sensei.
they had, like,
Find out where they went.
I can't remember how long ago it was, but it was, like, I think near the beginning of the previous
Move it,
generation, where
Sakai.
they had, like, a bunch of titles, like, Scalebound or whatever, right? And they had, like, other titles where, like, hey, we have these titles in the works. That was kind of cool, because you'd be like, okay, so, you know, I want to see where these studios go, but then they like changed after a couple years, so I don't know. Like, well, what I'm saying is, I'd like to see what Microsoft could do if they took the same approach as Sony and like sort of.
How many
encouraged
Mongols is Tomoe
studios
training?
to- like maybe ones that, like I think they did it. At some
Severed
point
head.
with
Used for
Respawn,
target
right?
practice.
I think they did.
Sensei! Mongols here!
Where they're like, hey, you want to make games? Here's some money to make games. You know, like, and we're like, oh, you're already making games. Here's some money to make games.
Sensei! I could use your help!
I'm not saying
Yeah, that's pretty sus. Good way to get a promotion though.
yeah. To show your dedication, I've changed my name legally to Bowser.
Mario Bowser. Nice to meet you.
Good work, Sakai.
Resting your bow arm, Sensei?
Observing your response to an ambush.
That guy sounds very familiar.
You knew those Mongols were still here.
Yes.
You didn't think to mention it?
If you can't handle a few Mongols, what good will you be against Tomoe?
This
that
is
the guy from
war,
fucking
not a
Expanse?
test.
And how many wars have you fought?
I'm looking it up. The guy talking. The
I'll
other guy,
test
not
you
your
as I
character.
see fit.
The
I can see why Tomoe attacked you.
like fuck, what's his name in these, man? The guy who's like in charge of the protomolecule.
Now, where did she go, Sakai?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
he
is.
does sound,
look
yeah, he
around.
does sound a lot like the guy.
It is him.
A lot of tracks.
Yo,
Fucking
A dozen men.
I am talented.
Maybe more.
Follow the
Damn.
trail.
I'm surprised that you were able to recognize his voice. Like, cause he's like got that whole Japanese accent going.
If we catch her, do not wait for me. Attack and keep moving, or you'll die.
Do you plan to use your bow this time?
If we find her,
Are
and
you
if
telling
not,
me that
can you
he's
take a dozen
in,
enemy
like,
soldiers without me?
Was this feudal Japan?
If I
already
must.
working on the protomolecule?
Good
That's
answer.
huge.
What's the main character called in this game?
Jin? Sakai?
Alright, you're not using Japanese voiceovers with subtitles.
I got tired of reading.
I like how you change it to that because you're like, oh, it's more authentic, and then like after a little bit, you're like, I don't want to read this anymore.
That's what the guy like when I was streaming The Witcher said.
Look at them.
Imagine
They're
playing
practicing what
Witcher
Tomoe taught them.
without Polish sub or
Murdering the innocent.
English.
Wait, is this the last part of this one, right?
No, this is like the third part.
Oh, shit. So basically you have 6 more after this.
You do voices the main character like has barely done anything.
Is this a game you legit play on PC though, Cheesy? Like if it were on PC, you would play it?
I might.
I
I wouldn't play it on PlayStation. Although that's really not saying much because I don't play the rest on PlayStation either. So unless it has mouse support, if it doesn't have mouse support, I'm not playing anyone. Like, and I'm scared because they might not. I really want to play it. Playing that game. Ooh, that'd be bad.
Can you imagine if it were released
Yeah, but then I wouldn't buy a PlayStation.
It's like, you just die?
Oh,
know-
okay.
Oh, goody.
Oh. Monkers.
I guess you better hurry. Kill the guy, quick!
Mr. President.
No, Anna! Yeah, one more.
Wait, are you telling me that you didn't even kill him when he was running away from you and you stabbed him?
Apparently.
He's the leader. You can only critically wound him by surprise.
Oh, okay. Alright, fine. Fine. Fucking Sony made $20 million off of Death Stranding alone, which is pretty damn good.
Is it?
Considering
That
it's
doesn't
Death
sound like
Well, it's Death Stranding though. I don't even know how well Death Stranding sold. Unless you're like a major Kojima fan. Like, was it that successful? I don't know. It had a lot of hype. That was like a Kojima thing. And like, I don't know if PC people like give a shit.
See, it's like, oh my god, look at the little trapdoors. Jesus.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is why they brought ninjas.
Is this like the toilet? You just went through the toilet?
Probably, actually.
No, like the
Help me!
measure success is like a measurement of against projections these days, right? So it's like, how much do they project?
Did you see a
and how much do
Japanese
they
woman
actually
with
make?
these Mongols?
I couldn't believe it. She
It's
was
not a
giving them
matter of do they
orders.
make
What did
money.
she say?
Something about the sensei. And the hot springs. That's all I heard, my lord.
Yeah. I
Forgive me.
wonder,
I like how Ryan's like the big hoss of the island.
I taught a monster how to hunt.
They heard Tomoe giving orders to the Mongols. She mentioned Hiyoshi Springs.
She's just getting started.
Ryan's chasing down the fucking Portamolka zombie.
Sakai, the way you fight, it's not your uncle's way, and it's not mine.
We've never faced an enemy like this.
wait, 505? Wait.
I do what I must to defeat them.
A samurai is a guardian, not a killer who darts around like a thief.
You do not see
505
Komoda.
games?
I've seen
made?
enough. I know it was brutal, but I won't train another monster.
I know. I won't let that happen.
Huh. Okay, so 505 games was
Tomoe is going after Yoshi Springs. I need to prepare. So do you. I'll see you at my dojo, Sakai.
What?
Try not to talk over story stuff. This in Discord.
These are games released in 2020?
Those were, yeah. So
Wait, hold on. Payday 2 wasn't released in 2020. What is
no, but they make earnings from it, right? Because Payday 2 has a lot of DLCs and shit, or like like crap.
this? Yeah, I guess.
So Death Stranding made that in 5 months.
Not bad.
Because it was released last year in the summer for PC on Epic, which definitely hurts sales.
Yeah, but they probably got paid a ton of money.
But unfortunately, that's not in this fucking thing. I wish it was, but the real takeaway here is that Control made 16 million.
Pretty good.
Considering nobody knows about that game at all, yeah, I would actually say that's pretty good. Horizon Zero Dawn PC launch sales were nearly as large as The Witcher 3. Gorilla's game was also up 50% on Death Stranding. Whatever that means. 50% higher? And that Sony plans on bringing more PC games, or more PlayStation games to PC. To promote further growth in our profitability. Hey, Sony, good job.
My brother
Another
wanted
God
to
of
be
War.
a samurai, Lord Sakai. He built a bamboo training stand, spent a whole
I mean,
winter
how many people are
practicing
buying
on
God of War
it.
on PlayStation
Bamboo
still?
cutting.
Nobody cares.
An excellent
anymore.
way
It's
to
old.
become a
Old
better
game.
swordsman. Perhaps I can join your brother in practice.
Sadly, he died of fever a few years ago. But every time I see a stand beneath its flag, I think
I'm
of
not even
him.
sure I would play God
And
of War.
now, so will
I've
I.
already watched it on stream.
Thank you.
Already watched it on stream.
Take care.
I probably would.
You probably would play it.
I probably would. Although it is a fucking puzzle game, I don't know, man. I hate puzzle games, dude. Games that have puzzles in them. Oh my god, butt.
You gonna look at this guy's ass every time I do this?
Feels like I haven't slept in days. If only I had time for a short nap.
Dude, I like how Will Ferrell literally is just his old school character in every single movie he's in.
Pretty much.
Like, wow.
It's like the only character he knows how to do, isn't it?
It's like frat boy drunk guy. I wish I could make a career off being one guy for 20 years and just make fucking a lot of money. Must be nice. I feel like there was a story being told in those dead bodies.
Yeah, I know. They're laid out very specifically. It's kind of a basic sort of thing.
You can't just jump down there?
I mean, I mean, you probably could. Whether you'd be alive at the bottom, that's another story. Dude, if fucking Horizon Dawn, or Zero Dawn, sorry, Horizon Forbidden West doesn't have flying mounts, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Isn't that a bit much?
Maybe not for the entire game, but like, I want to fly on the back of a dinosaur thingy, dinosaur robot thing.
They're pretty cool. There's gonna be new underwater stuff, right?
Yeah, that's the main focus, I think.
God damn it.
Sora.
Pretty sure for this game they were just like, boss, he made this amazing grass tech, and he was like, fantastic, now we make a game around the grass. There will be samurais.
That's pretty much the best thing about the game.
He's the grass.
Throw your blades!
Надаа эрэгдэр чам шиг гурвыг алсан. Samurai Guru!
Parents are out in Vernon, and they can't find a fucking realtor. And none of them like return calls. Fucking poop peggies.
Sorry, they put an offer on a new place in there.
No, they're trying to. They can't find a realtor. They need like a realtor to like help them or represent them. Or I don't fucking know. They need a realtor. And none of the realtors like are answering their calls.
Just because the realtor's difficult to deal with.
Like the opposite of difficult. They're just like literally both houses they've been serious about. They've literally just given them what they want. They're like, oh, you want this much? Okay, here you go. I don't know if the rest of the province works like the way it does in Vancouver, where like you have to offer more than what it's worth. I don't think so. I don't think it is.
Let's go, Sora! Faster, Sora! Heal! Fight me!
Where the fuck did the bird go?
The world map like entirely Japan? Or
No.
like,
Just the island of Tsushima.
oh, was there an actual island called Tsushima?
Is this a real place?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, it's a real place.
Father and uncle recovered at a nearby onsen after they stopped the Yarikawa rebellion. Was it this one?
There's a man, my lord, swinging his sword, slashing the air on the beaches of Sutsu.
Another survivor? Or a bandit?
I don't know, but I think he was crying.
This game needs a mini map.
wait, does it not even have like a calendar or not calendar? What? Compass? Like, what?
Nope.
Needs a compass, if anything. Are you supposed to like track the sun?
No. You follow this wind thing.
Oh, that's right. The wind like goes in the direction of where you're supposed to be or some shit. Right? It's actually pretty cool. Is there fast travel in this game?
Yep.
Oh, that's good. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Some are good. Putting pressure on parents to move some are good, and they're like bored. They're like, yes, we want you to be able to go. Moves were good. Perfect. They have like no stress about it. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Like a little bit of time off without having to be like, oh god, I have to get a fucking job. So that'll be nice, hopefully.
So which places are you kind of like, were you kind of iffy on because of the job situation?
Invermere was really bad, potentially really bad. Because it's just a small population base. There's not a lot of people in it. I mean, Invermere is not a very big place. It's like Invermere is like 5,000 people.
Gods will investigate odd sounds. These chants
there's
can be a
just not a lot of,
distraction or a lure.
There's not a lot of jobs. There's not enough people. Whereas the place that I would like them to buy, if they were going to buy a place, the current target. Well, I don't know if it'll be the target. I don't know if they'll end up buying it, right? At this point, who knows, right? But if it happens, it's like within range of Kelowna too, which is like, so Kelowna's like 150,000 people, and Vernon is like 40,000. It's like 200,000 people within range of this house, which is, you know, half of Surrey. So I can definitely get a job in that. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
I don't want to live in Kelowna because Kelowna is kind of a fucking shithole, to be honest.
Wow, I have a friend that lives in Kelowna.
Kelowna's like, dude, Kelowna's like turning basically into where all the redneck people go. There's a lot of people that are like not, yeah, I don't know. Politically, it's kind of a shitty place to live because it's a lot of people who are like, fuck masks. There's a lot of like COVID rallies and shit in Kelowna. It's just kind of like, nah, I don't want to live there.
Yep.
That's no bueno.
I'd work there, but I don't want to live there. We don't want to live in any city though. That's the thing. So we want to live outside of it.
City limits.
Everywhere that they're buying has like everywhere that they want to buy. Like one of the main things we want is like at least like I think the minimum they're like kind of wanting is like an acre of land.
Throw your blades!
Because we don't want to have Ryan's just slaying fools right now. Holy frick.
I think the whole thing about
what is the traditional way of the samurai?
well, like none of the sneaking around and assassination type. That's not like the samurai. Think like Klingon, right? Even though Klingons are the sneakiest shit you ever see, right? It's like
they're like all about honor and like the person they engage in combat has to like have a weapon and all that crap.
Yeah.
And, like, fight you.
Right, like in this game, I guess because you're called Ghost of Tsushima, you're like you're like a ninja samurai. I thought you could like play it straight and like be honorable, which you might be able to be honest. Still, I don't know.
I don't know because the way that the game clearly wants you to sneak at times.
Yeah, it's way easier to sneak than to... Like, you can do both ways, but sneaking is way easier.
I think... Because like that thing that popped up like a little bit ago where the Mongols were like, if they see you, like kill a prisoner or whatever. Like, that's kind of... That's suggesting that you sneak. I think you might be able to play it like hardcore, but I think the game is suggesting that you sneak.
Let's go, Sora!
It's like all the NPCs are like, fight without honor. It's like, I know, man. I'm just trying to make it good, right?
That's what the game designer wanted me to do. Okay. Wait, your horse can't
swim.
They know that horses can swim if a person riding one knows, right? That is a thing.
Guess not in Japan?
Yeah, I wouldn't let them.
Yeah, but you could just call your horse from anywhere. Like, his horse literally just appears out of nowhere.
Also, apparently if I sneak around and observe the leader, like, training, I get an extra technique point.
Oh, dude, you could have done the last one.
I already did it for the last one.
Wait, what? What happened?
If you observe him training before you kill him, you get a technique.
What does that mean?
It goes towards unlocking styles and stances.
Well, no, what does it mean to observe someone training?
Which I guess watch him train. Because like, most of these will be like training. See them.
Observe your enemy before you slay him? That sounds kind of like a samurai.
What is going on?
What is going on over there?
Maybe you're supposed to help those dudes.
No, those are Mongols.
They don't look like they need help.
What are they fighting? Is that a proto-zombie over there?
Monka?
What were they fighting?
Dude, I want to get to fucking... Oh my god. I want to get to season 4 and it's so bad, god damn it. Because then we can... As soon as we're done season 4, then we're all on the same page, because I haven't seen season 5 yet. That'll be hoggies.
No, if I was here, we could do GTA full time. Fuck.
I need to get my hair cut today.
Going a little hairy, Ollie.
And by need to get my hair cut, I mean I need to go... I go outside and I just like zzz my head, because it's way easier to clean up the hair outside than it is in the bathroom.
Just go out your neighbors
It's
like
the
that.
dude. No, like like dude, cleaning up. Okay, I can cut my hair in like 5 minutes. Cleaning up the hair takes like 20 minutes.
You just take the
Yeah, but like it gets everywhere and it's everything. And it's like a sink. And like, have you ever tried cleaning up hair? It's really annoying. Like left like more hair. You clean some and there's like fuck. The sink. Once you cut your hair in front of a sink, the sink begins to spawn more hair. You clean it and then like you'll come back and look at it and be like,
That's disgusting.
so if you go outside, you just like pick up the clumps and like, you know, the little like not clumped hair just kind of fucking goes away. It's gone. It doesn't matter. Cutting my own hair is the greatest fucking thing I've ever discovered in my life. Because going to get my hair cut, I hated it. They want to make me do that shit. Why? Oh, no. I just have a regular ass one. Normal one. Oh. Realized that was an option.
Yeah, those are kind of cool. I wonder how of hard there. You like if you were to put the palm of your hand on your head, that's like the motion you're using. Imagine you have like a thing with fingers to it, and you just like run your hand like back and forth through your hair, kind of thing.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I've seen one of those. It's weird.
Oh shit, that would be really helpful. What's hard about cutting your hair, my hair, outside, even within the mirror, it's hard because the back of my head, like the top back of my head, the hair is growing in like kind of like a spiral, and it's really hard to get it all when I can't see it. And it takes like, of the 5 minutes it takes to cut my hair, like 3 of them are dealing with that. And like trying to be like, get all the strands cut. I actually use Buddy's hair trimmer now because it's better than mine.
The fuck?
It's the same one as the human one. It's just,
yeah, but don't...
we bought it for, it was like we bought it from a pet store. But it's like way better than mine.
All over your head or whatever?
No, we clean it. It's like completely clean when I use it. His is like, dude, his trimmer is like really nice. Like, mine was like cheap as fuck. Buddy's is like $100. Buddy's like professional grade one. Mine's like garbage.
No, treat yourself to a better shaver.
So I can find the knuckle one. Oh, like this one? Oh, not really. This one? That one?
Ой, өнөөх их хардаа. Очиж барь. Ой, өнөөх их хардаа. Очиж барь.
Oh, this guy's a big boy sword.
Yeah, kind of, but not quite this design. The biggest one.
It'd just be a lot rather than having to hold it in like a specific way as it goes around my head. It would be a lot easier.
Yeah, right?
Because you have to hold the fucking thing like in a particular way, and then as you go around your head, it changes. And it's hard to do when you can't see.
Yeah, this stance would have been helpful.
Wind stance?
Effective against spears.
Yeah, boy.
I don't really see one that like holds in your palm.
I'm trying to... Like, I saw one before. I didn't get a link to it.
There's this one, but it's like retardedly expensive, so... Oh, this one's like for just people who do like bald. Not what I want.
No. It might have just been a very specific one.
I'm seeing a bunch of the ones like the first one I linked. There's a lot of those.
Yeah.
And honestly, that might even be better. like this one. This one actually would be maybe potentially. Is it the same one I like though? I don't know if it's the same one I keep linking, but that one might actually be really nice. Same kind of idea, and I think it's like a circular cut, which would be really good for me because the back of my head is in a spiral.
I think lunch is ready.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Where are we going right now, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat.
Yo, fucking Cole's like wants to watch us play GTFO or something. The fuck?
Play GTFO later. Sure. Yep.
Sure. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on if Riley's around or if Tanner's around. If Tanner's around, we could play with Tanner.
Yeah.
Ryan, you still there?
Okay, I'm gonna go get my haircut. BRB.
Oh, yeah. See you later.
I'll be back later. Whatever.